Hey, how's it going? Um, so I wanted to go ahead and do this unscripted, impromptu video about what just transpired or or might be. It's still going on by when I'm recording this, but it might be over when you're watching this video. Well, so as you may or may not know, it's currently a FIFA sanctioned international window, and the top leagues in Europe, like the Premier League, the Bundesliga, Serie A, Ligue 1, um, the Eredivisie, every first division and second division in Europe are on breaks this week, which means there are no league games during this international window. And the last game of this September international window is Tuesday. So the European leagues resume this weekend. Well, the only top flight league that decided that they're going to play during this international window is MLS. Why? Because we at MLS don't give a damn about the quality of product. We just have a congested schedule and we want to get the product out there as soon as possible. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water here. This is going to be a long one. Good old H2O. So with the congested schedule, the Crew played or are currently playing a home match to Seattle. Now keep in mind Columbus is lost their first choice goalkeeper Patrick Schulte to international duty. Their second choice goalkeeper in Nick Hagan to international duty. Cucho Hernandez to international duty. Malte Amundsen to yellow card accumulation. Mo Farsi, international duty. Jason Russell Rowe, international duty. And so, Crew brought in Abraham Romaro. Now, Romaro, he was brought in as the third choice goalkeeper because Evan Bush is injured. He injured his wrist in March against RSL, against Salt Lake. He was the original backup goalkeeper to Patrick Schulte. Then Nick Hagan took his backup goalkeeper spot, and Evan Bush sort of DVD player popped out, and Evan Bush sort of took a quiet, non-quiet retirement, injury retirement, and Nick Hagan has been fairly solid in the games that he has played in lieu of Patrick Schulte when Schulte was in international duty. Now, I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to bring up the image you see in the thumbnail. Now, the image you see in the thumbnail is Sean Zawadzki, who has played center midfielder, center back, wing back, and now goalkeeper for Columbus this season. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, if you didn't watch the game or be on social media, you're probably thinking, Connor, why the fuck is an outfield player playing goalkeeper? Well, that's because in the first half, Abraham Romaro came way off his line, rookie mistake, and he punched the ball away to clear it. So he punched the ball away like a goalkeeper would to clear it. Well, in that play, he made contact with the Seattle attacker. The referee didn't make any as it from what I'm hearing. Now I was watching the Ohio State game, which they're playing at the same time, and I was listening to the radio broadcast of the Crew game. And even Chris Duran was as dumbfounded as I was. Then somebody tweeted the red card play on Twitter. I'm thinking to myself, okay, worst case scenario, that's a yellow card. Uh, Romero came off his line. It's a reckless punch, but him and the attacker were going for the ball. No. Referee says, fuck that. I'm going to go straight to my pocket and pull out a red. So Romero gets set off, and in comes Sean Zawoski, who then allows a goal on the ensuing free kick. But before you comment, you get in the comment section and go, "Oh, Connor, this isn't Sean's fault. He was just thrown into a difficult situation." Man, hold on there, Speedy Gonzalez. I'm not blaming it on anybody. The thing that I'm most pissed off about is A, why the fuck is MLS playing during a fucking international window when half the fucking stars are with their fucking national teams playing, in the US case, playing fucking worthless fucking friendlies in front of 3,000 fucking people at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a fucking Saturday, and the rest are playing with their with their countries in UEFA Nations League and CONCACAF Nations League. So anyway, the gripe that I have with this situation is a couple of gripes. So first off, the way that the MLS rule, the roster rule, is structured is you can only call up players from your second team four times during the course of a season. Keep in mind, the season is nearly 8 months long, so probably 7-8 months long from February to October. And you can, in that span of 8 months, you can only call up second team players 4 times without having to sign them to a permanent first team deal. And well, according to Brianna McKay on Twitter, she said that the Crew already exercised that option for both Stas Lakis and Cole Johnson, who are 2 very good up-and-coming goalkeepers, and with the Capybaras, the Columbus Crew too. And from the tweet that she said, and the Crew put a request in for to have one of those goalkeepers called up in an emergency situation. Excuse me. In an emergency situation. And in so many words, the league pretty much said the fuck you are and denied that request. So this is the situation where we're stuck in. And one of the many complaints is that MLS has a congested schedule. I agree. And playing a international tournament, Leagues Cup, that it looked like the Mexican teams didn't even want to fucking participate in this year, maybe that's the problem, kinda, sorta. I'm hinting at that it is, because you take a league, you take a month off, you make the Mexican teams play here, and obviously they don't want to play. They don't want to play in the fucking tournament. They don't want to do it. But, the dollar bills, y'all, money talks. That's the whole reason why you do it. Now, I put something to the effect on Twitter, if the MLS got rid of Open Cup or Leagues Cup, we wouldn't have this problem and we could break during international breaks. But here we are. My second gripe is that the referee didn't even go to VAR. VAR was probably fucking jerking off up there. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. But like I've said many fucking times on this channel, what the fuck is VAR for if you're not gonna fucking use it? Like, what's the fucking point? If you're going to go by what the referee says on the field, and you're not even going to call him to the monitor, what the fuck is the point of having VAR? What are those guys and gals getting paid to do? Fuck all. That's what they're getting paid to do. Because red cards should go straight to VAR. Whether it was a clear red or not, that should go straight to VAR, just like penalties or just like penalties. Penalties go so offsides and penalties, they go straight to VAR. Right? So why the fuck don't, in some situations, do red cards not go straight to VAR? And well, we could say, well, Connor, pro officials, they don't also use VAR for offsides or penalty checks. That's absolutely correct. But I think what everybody wants, it doesn't matter football, basketball, hockey, tennis, whatever, you just want competent officials who can call the game. You just want competent officials who can. You want competency and consistency. Those are the two big things I see that are the problem across pro officials. They're not competent and they're not consistent. What's a red card this week isn't a red card next week. What's a foul this week isn't a foul the next week. It's ruining the fucking sport. The level of unprofessionalism within pro referees is fucking astonishing. Like, it is like fucking biblical levels of fucking shit. Biblical proportions of shit. And I was glad when we had the real officials, because the scab officials were fucking worse. Please, for the love of all that's fucking holy, do not go back to those guys. Those guys sucked. I want to put that in the past. They drove me fucking crazy. But then we turn to pro referees, and I say pro referees in the name because they're not professionals. They're fucking amateurs. They're fucking amateurs. It looks like they're fucking high school officials that just walked upon an MLS game and became professionals. It's fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that the Columbus Crew hater Twitter accounts. Yes, that's an actual thing. There are Columbus Crew hater Twitter accounts that do absolutely nothing but like to see the Columbus Crew downfall. And they're mostly, all their 38 followers are fucking porn bots. Congratulations, you got 38 porn bot followers. And it's like they're just there to rabble shit up. Honestly. And the match probably went final. It should be final. Hold on. Yep, it just went final. 4-0. And Seattle fans are fucking celebrating like they won fucking MLS Cup. Congratulations, guys. Everybody give Seattle a round of applause. Congratulations, guys. You beat our D team with our starters missing a infielder as a goalkeeper. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. You know what? Here's your award. Here's your we beat the Columbus Crew when they were half their team was fucking missing. There's your fucking reward, you bunch of fucking cunts. But that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. See you guys next week.